Thank you so much again for stopping by and visiting with me. I love sharing these videos with you guys. I love sharing empties. Empties and favorites, probably my favorite videos to film. And probably one of the main reasons I've stayed on YouTube, because I just love sharing what I think about products, especially when I finished it up and I can give you guys a real solid review about it. I finished up something I love. This is probably one of my top face products that I use in my morning daycare skincare routine. This is Paula's Choice, the 2% BHA lotion. I like the lotion. A lot of people end up liking the one that's more of like a fluid, a liquid. I like the lotion, and so it's salicylic acid, and you end up getting 3.3 fluid ounces or 100 ml. Guys, this thing, no joke, this thing lasted me almost 2 years, and because it's in an opaque bottle, it didn't really affect it in its efficacy. I think it was a beautiful product. I've already repurchased it, and basically what it does, it says it creates radiant skin, even looking skin, soothes redness, and it minimizes enlarged pores. And I can actually say that I think this thing has absolutely helped minimize my pores. I have pretty large pores on my nose and right here. I think a lot of people in general end up having those issues, and this has been a really good product to help me in that area. Another product from my skincare routine that I finished up would be, again, the vitamin C suspension 30% in silicone. It's from The Ordinary. I finished it up to the point where I actually cut the bottle and scraped out what was inside. I think this is a really nice product. It's something like $7 for this tube. You can buy it at Sephora or at Ulta. And to be very honest, I like it as much as I end up liking the Timeless one that I use as well. But if I had to pick between one or the other, I think at this point I would tell you that I would pick the Timeless. But if I run out of the Timeless, I don't mind using this at all. It's a really nice product, and if I have it, I'm going to use it. I found this in my collection, so I finished it up. It was a BAREMINERALS Prep Step. It was older. I don't know when it expired, because I don't think back then they used to put things on here when SPF would expire. Anyways, this BAREMINERALS Prep Step, it was broad spectrum SPF 50. And I think this is a beautiful product. I think they stopped carrying it, and I wish BAREMINERALS had never done that, because I love this SPF. It has like little balls, and you always had to shake it up before you applied it, but it just was beautiful. It would just apply just beautifully. It was just beautiful. I just love the way it performed and how it worked with makeup on top. It was a really nice product. I've got a little bit more makeup, because what ends up happening is that makeup starts falling towards the bottom here. So I finished up another one of my Physicians Formula eye boosting pens, and this one's in the color black. I didn't repurchase it this time because I had one in my collection from Lancome. It's an art liner, so I decided to go ahead and start using that one. However, I will say I miss this. I don't like the art liner as much as I like this pen. You know, to each their own. To me, this pen is just so much easier because of the fact that it's got like calligraphy pen. It's got the brush tip, so it's just a little bit easier to do where you have the brushes. It's like a brush, whereas the art liner is more of a felt tip pen. It's nice. It's just, I prefer this one. Another eyeliner, liquid eyeliner that I had to finally put to rest would be my Oh My Eyeline. And I think this is from Etude House. If it's not from Etude House, it's one of those Korean brands. And I'd seen this on Tati's channel, I don't know, several years ago. And I had bought it. I bought the dark brown one. And it's a brush tip. And it's a really nice liquid eyeliner. It performs very, very well. It would stay on my eyes, and even in the Florida humidity and the weather down here, it gets so hot. I didn't find that it would travel on my eyes. So between you guys, you and me, I would say that both of these liners are definitely weatherproof here in Florida. Another thing that I am officially retiring from my collection would be this from Smashbox, and it's one of their always on liquid lipsticks, and this one's on the color Stepping Out. It's kind of dried out in the inside, and more than anything, it's really crusty inside. I don't like liquid lipsticks. There's only 3 formulas that I like in liquid lipsticks so far. Number 1, BAREMINERALS, their liquid lipstick. Number 2, the Physicians Formula one. I like that one. And number 3, the Satins from ColourPop. None of those are, they're all the kind that actually have some transfer. I don't like the ones that actually completely dry down. I can't stand them. And the Smashbox one is one of those that completely dries down. So that's why it dried out, because I wouldn't wear it, and it's just, it needs to go. Another thing I finished up in my collection, another one, would be the Tarte Maneater. This is by far one of my favorite mascaras this year. It's number 2 that I finished up. I had it in my collection and I just love it. I think that it performs so well. It again holds up to the Florida humidity and heat, which to me that is crucial in a mascara. If it transfers at all, you'll constantly see me doing this because my eyes tear all the time, and I need to have something that, even though it's not waterproof, it doesn't say anywhere it's waterproof, it stays on, and this one does that. Something that I finished and I wanted to share with you guys, and I also got it at Trader Joe's, and it's their cocoa powder. This time I finished up this one, but the one I repurchased is the organic one, and it's like 30 cents more, so that's why I decided to go with the organic one. I use this to make my fat bombs. I've had a bit of a change in my diet, and I don't want to say I'm keto because I really can't do keto. I have a clotting disorder, so there's some things about keto that make it a little bit harder for me to do, but I'm definitely what I would consider paleo and low carb. And I do make fat bombs because I do try to eat very low carb, like I said, and this was really good to use in making my fat bombs. I've really been thinking about including some of my healthier eating habits here on YouTube, and maybe including some recipes or some, you know, just different reasons why I changed, you know, maybe doing a couple of videos regarding that. I just didn't know if you guys would be interested. I know that I've watched several people here on YouTube that have totally inspired and have really helped me to change the way I think about food and how I use food. And so I wondered if you guys would be interested. If you are, please let me know down below, because then I might start including that. At one point I used to do grocery hauls, and I haven't done those in a while, but so those are things that I had actually considered maybe I would include in my channel. Let me know what y'all think. Anyways, I finished up a Clinique eye makeup rinse off solvent. This is not the take the day off one. I prefer that one, but this one was good, and I don't think I would ever repurchase this one, because if I can take off the day, why would I buy that one? Another thing I finished up would be my Clinique Moisture Surge. It is the 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator, and as you guys, as you guys can see, we completely finished this off. It is a very, very nice moisturizer. I absolutely enjoyed this product. I used it during the summer, and so it was a good enough hydrator in the summer months. And it is something that I would probably use during the day in the winter months. However, it is not strong enough for me to use as my nighttime moisturizer in the winter. My skin has gotten progressively drier and drier and drier. I would say I'm more normal to dry, but in the winter, I'm just dry. So yeah, I love that one. And I do have another one, but I'll open it up during the summer. This is the best, the absolute most wonderful lip nourishing ointment, treatment, balm. It is the balm. And what is this? It's the NUXE Reve de Miel. It is called the Ultra Nourishing Lip Balm. You can't get this in the States anymore. I don't know where you can if you do. I found it again on eBay. I've already repurchased it. I don't care. I love this stuff, and I don't want to be without it. It is a honey-based lip nourishing treatment, and it really is by far superior. I've owned the Laneige ointment. I own the Bite Agave lip treatment. I currently own, sorry about that, there's a little bug flying by. There's a little mosquito or a bug flying by. I currently own one by Lancome. Nothing I have tried is as hydrating as this. Now guys, I have Sjogren's, and so my lips get very, very dry, and this is wonderful. If you suffer from severely dry lips, I can't recommend this enough, and I don't ever want to be without this. This is the last thing that goes on my lips every night. I love this. Something I just got rid of because I did not like it at all, and it is the KEIHL'S Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I got this little sample from Sephora. I will obviously be passing this on because many people do enjoy this product, but guys, I could not take the scent. And then to put that all over my face, that is not happening. It is going away. I am very, very sensitive to scent, but there's some products that I like so much that I will go ahead and continue to use it. There's one by Elizabeth Arden that has this very musky kind of scent, and I'll put the name up here. I can't remember it right now, but it is like an ointment, and I think it's a beautiful product, and I would continue to buy it even though it has a very, very strong musky scent, and because I think it works so well. This, I don't see the hype. I don't. But if you like it, will you please let me know how you get around the scent? And second, what did you see it do to your skin? Because I'm curious. I didn't see anything, but I only applied it twice because I couldn't get past the scent. I'm just being honest. Glide, my floss. I love this floss. I floss all it every day. So yeah, I highly recommend that one. You can get the Target brand. It works just as well. Another thing I finished up would be the Dermaclear Micro Water. This was really nice. It's a bit of, it removes makeup and impurities, it tones and it brightens. And so yeah, basically like a micellar water. This was nice. It was part of a little gift set I had gotten, and it was nice to try it and to use it up and get it out of my collection. However, it isn't something I'll be repurchasing, but it was nice to try. I used up my THERATEARS. It's for dry eyes. They're drops that I use on my eyes. I won't be repurchasing this. My eye doctor, my ophthalmologist told me that this kind of eye drops that come in like the little, that come in the bottle like this, they have a preservative inside of them that actually causes dry eyes. So yeah, as much as I thought this was a pretty good product, I don't need anything to be drying out my eyes any more than they already are. I'm currently using up ones that are like the daily use, where you use one a day or every other day, because this stuff has that preservative that I don't want to mess with anymore. We have two sponges here. I must have, retired them in the time that we haven't spoken to one another. This one's from Shop Missy, and this one is also from Shop Missy. They were both from Shop Missy. I didn't care for this one as much as I like this one. I've already replaced it with another sponge from Shop Missy. Here it is, right here. I like them. They're so very soft. I really like those. Oh, another eye drop, again from the THERATEARS. Not going to repurchase, has the preservatives inside of it. A lip balm that I got, I think this was something I got from Ipsy a couple of years ago, and it's by NOYAH, and it's the Simple and Awesome Organic Peppermint Lip Balm. Peppermint is my jam. I love peppermint tea. I love the smell of peppermint. I used to diffuse it in my room all the time. This is a really nice lip balm. It was so comfortable. I loved it. I really enjoyed using it. However, it's not something that I can find like in a store locally, and to make on purpose go to NOYAH and place that order, or I think I'm saying it right, it's NOYAH. I don't know if I'd ever repurchase it. However, if I run across it, I'd be like, oh, I like that. I'll buy that because it was nice. Another eye drop. This one was by SYSTANE. I got these from my doctor. They were just samples. I will continue to use the daily ones, like I said just a minute ago. Oh, this is something I'd never tried, and I was so excited I got my hands on. This is from Formula X, and it's the Shine XL Top Coat. Formula X used to be the brand from Sephora, as many of you nail polish people know, and I didn't used to shop at Sephora when this was there. So my girlfriend Carey called me up, and she said, Carey, there's a bunch of nail polish over at Tuesday Morning. You should stop by. And it took me like, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks to get out there. But I went, and when I went, I saw it was the Formula X. And not only did I see that it was Formula X, but that they had all these, the top coat. They actually had a set where it was top coat, base coat, and then the one that you put on top to kind of clean your nails before. And all 3 of them were like $2. The whole set, $2. I must have bought 10 of them so that I can have backups. This is a great nail polish top coat, and it makes me sad that they no longer sell it at Sephora. That being said, if you happen to have a Tuesday Morning near you, go stop by and see if they have them, because last I heard they were 10 for $10, so it's like $1 a piece. They are really nice, and for $1 a piece, I would not complain. Another thing that I basically said, you can go, I don't like you, is this Atelier Cologne in Pacific Lime. I love lime. Lime is like one of my favorite scents. Almond, lime. I love citrusy smells. I did not love this from Atelier. I didn't care for it at all. So it needs to go, because if it breaks and I have to smell it, it's not going to be a good thing. I finished up a Pomelo Citron candle from the old Williamsburg from Dollar Tree. They have little bitty mason jars, and so I reused the mason jar, so that's why you've got this. It had no throw. The scent on it was really nice on cold, but it just had no throw, so I will not be repurchasing this particular scent. However, I'd like to get my hands on like a cinnamon bun one or something like that. Like I said, I really enjoy these because I get to reuse the little pots that they come in, the little mason jars, and I think that that is so much less wasteful than, you know, maybe even just the Bath and Body Works. I never reuse these. Do you guys reuse these? I don't. Lastly, I thought I would include my favorite Stir liquid water enhancer. I like the one in Lovely Lemonade, and I recently tried the one in Grape, and it's really, really good, and I highly recommend that one. So guys, that's it. These were my empties for, I think, the last 2 or 3 months. It's a lot of empties, right? Really happy to get these into the recycle bin. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for taking your time to watch my video, and I hope that you'll take a minute and hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you be part of my YouTube family, and that way we can kind of share. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the products that I just emptied, and if you have any that you would recommend in its place, because I like trying new things. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys have a blessed day,